Popular streamer Adin Ross was hanging out with Team Islam, Team Khabib. DC even made a cameo. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I did think that there was one really notable part, and it just spoke volumes, at least to me. He's hanging out with Islam, he's talking, then they go to Henzo's, they're training together, and there's a lot of members of Team Khabib there. Islam Nurmagomedov, obviously Khabib is there, Islam is there, but there's this John Pork character, and there's a whole bunch of fighters. It's like 10 or so guys. And Adin Ross. And then they cut to a scene where Adin is grappling with who else but Ali Abdelaziz. He's there on the mats, rolling around with Ali, tapping him out, ignoring the tap. Take a look at this. He's tapping out multiple times. I mean, going pretty damn hard on this guy. A kid, an amateur, 25 years old. Multiple taps here, multiple taps ignoring. Never seen a guy with a greater main character syndrome.
It all started with what was supposed to be a lighthearted crossover moment. Adin Ross, one of the internet's biggest streamers, visiting Khabib Nurmagomedov's training camp. The idea seemed simple. Bring a popular online personality into a room full of elite fighters to bridge two massive audiences, MMA fans and Adin's millions of stream viewers. But what was meant to be a fun, promotional opportunity turned into one of the most talked about moments of the week. During the training session, Adin Ross was invited to join a few drills. Surrounded by world-class athletes like Islam Makhachev and other Dagestani fighters, the streamer looked out of place but kept the mood playful. He wore bright pink shorts, laughed through his mistakes, and was clearly enjoying the novelty of the experience. Then out of nowhere, Khabib's longtime manager, Ali Abdelaziz, decided to step in. Abdelaziz, known for his fiery personality and hands-on approach, joined the mat and began grappling with Adin himself. Within seconds, he locked in a choke and forced the streamer to tap out. What made it controversial was what happened next. Adin tapped multiple times, but Abdelaziz didn't immediately release the hold. The clip spread across social media instantly. At first, fans thought it was just another funny crossover moment, until they noticed how uncomfortable it looked. Adin was smiling, but his face showed real strain. To many viewers, it seemed like Abdelaziz was taking things too far. That's when Ariel Helwani stepped in with one of the most scathing tweets of the week. The veteran MMA journalist wrote,
Ali, you're in a gym with people who could probably use the rub of tapping out Adin Ross. If Usman Nurmagomedov is in there and he taps out Adin, now everyone's like, Usman Nurmagomedov, PFL champion, just tapped out Adin Ross. But no, you volunteer yourself to do it. Why? I don't know, because you want the rub off Adin, you want the clout, you want to be associated with him because you're dying to get this attention. And not only do you do it, you actually go pretty damn hard on the guy. You ignore his multiple taps, all to show that, you know, you're the guy, you're the main character. Crazy to me. Like, this is the manager. This is the guy who should be in the background. This is the guy who should be orchestrating all of this. This is the guy who should say, okay, Usman, like, we're trying to build you up. You roll with him. You play around with him, and then you tap him out. And now everyone will clip off that you did it. Or even John Pork or whomever they're trying to push right now. Put that guy in there. Not you. Why are you doing it? Oh my God. This is it's so classic him. And it's just so funny to see this guy who is so desperate to just be the guy, just to be the main character.
The post went viral almost immediately. Fans across the MMA community began weighing in, and Helwani's comments quickly reignited one of the sport's longest-running feuds, his personal rivalry with Abdelaziz. For Helwani, the problem wasn't just the grappling itself, it was what it represented. A manager inserting himself into the spotlight during a moment that could have benefited the fighters he represents. In Helwani's eyes, Abdelaziz had turned a valuable promotional opportunity for his athletes into yet another viral clip centered around himself. This isn't the first time Helwani and Abdelaziz have clashed. Their history goes back years. Filled with public arguments, interviews, and social media jabs, Helwani has long accused Abdelaziz of being overly controlling and constantly inserting himself into fighter storylines. Abdelaziz, on the other hand, has repeatedly dismissed Helwani as biased and disrespectful toward his clients. In this latest incident, Helwani's words struck a chord because many fans agreed. They felt that Abdelaziz's decision to grapple with Adin was unnecessary. A power move designed to remind everyone who really runs things in Khabib's circle. Others, however, defended Ali, saying he was just having fun and that the entire situation was being blown out of proportion. Still, the visuals told their own story. Adin Ross on the mat, visibly struggling. Abdelaziz holding the choke a bit longer than expected, and all of it happening in front of Khabib's team, cameras, and millions of fans online. The photo collage that spread afterward, showing Ali smiling, Adin trapped, and Helwani's tweet overlaid below, perfectly summed up the chaos. Beyond the drama, though, the situation highlights a larger issue in MMA today. The sport is increasingly colliding with social media and influencer culture. Fighters and promoters are finding ways to go viral, but moments like this show how quickly the line between entertainment and professionalism can blur. Helwani's critique wasn't just about Abdelaziz personally, it was about what happens when the spectacle overshadows the sport. When viral content takes center stage, respect and discipline, values Khabib himself built his career on, can get lost. By the end of the day, the whole incident had turned into yet another flashpoint between Ariel Helwani and Ali Abdelaziz, two of MMA's loudest, most polarizing figures. Helwani accused him of ego. Abdelaziz ignored it publicly, but the internet had already taken sides. What began as a friendly visit from Adin Ross turned into a global talking point, one that revealed just how easily MMA's biggest personalities can turn even a gym session into headline news. Because in today's fight world, the real battles don't always happen in the cage. Sometimes they happen on the timeline.